When you get hungry while visiting Maho Beach on St. Maarten, don't just go to the nearest restaurant.
Just walk a few more feet and hit up Sandbar, an awesome food truck with a private beach.
Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Phoebe.
And we're the couple behind In the Great Wide. Maho Beach is one of the most popular beaches on St. Maarten.
It became internet famous for where the St. Maarten airport is located, which is just across a very narrow road from the beach, meaning that the end of the runway is like almost right up against the beach, and the planes that land are like right over the beach. They're really close.
You can practically feel the airplanes as they fly over you.
Yes.
The beach is always very busy, even when there aren't 5 cruise ships in dock like when we visited.
Yeah, just south of the beach is a restaurant called Sunset, which is very popular. It appears to be really touristy. We checked out the menu and we weren't really impressed. It's got kind of, a Hard Rock Cafe vibe where it doesn't look like it would be bad necessarily,
Yeah.
but it's just super generic.
Yeah, however, in the same parking lot of Sunset, just steps away, is a food truck called Sandbar.
Now this food truck, it has a permanent structure built around it and it doesn't move, so it works just like any other restaurant.
Yeah, it may seem weird to go to a food truck when you're on a Caribbean island, but they have their own bar, a deck that butts up against the water, and a private beach.
And first and foremost, the drinks at Sandbar are very affordable. Beers, cost around like $4. They have cocktails for $8, frozen drinks for $9, which,
Super affordable. It's really
Yes.
nice. We had just come from doing the Big 3 tour with Rainforest Adventures, including the steepest zip line in the world, so we were all thirsty and ready to get out of the sun.
Yeah. I got a drink called the Mango Castaway, which is a frozen drink with Captain Morgan rum. It was perfect and exactly what we needed after that hot day.
Yeah.
That hot afternoon in the sun going ziplining.
I had a Presidente beer, which is brewed in the Dominican Republic. The patio is actually right along the beach, and some tables are actually in the sand.
Yeah, it's a huge space, actually. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
And it's bright and it's colorful. It's exactly what you would expect a Caribbean restaurant to be.
Sandbar specializes in Caribbean pub food with an emphasis on seafood, obviously.
Yeah. They have fish, shrimp, and lobster on the menu, but in pub fare form. And the lobster tank is right behind the food truck, so you can say hi to your next meal.
Or you can avoid the lobster on the menu because you feel bad to eat something you just look in the eye, like I did.
Yeah. But they have burgers and all sorts of proteins. They have tempura fried sandwiches, fish and chips. In fact, a lot of the food is fried, which caters to the American tourists.
Yeah, most of the economy on St. Maarten is tourism, and mostly American tourists, so they have adopted a lot of practices to cater to them.
Yeah, but with ties to the Netherlands, because this half of St. Maarten is a Dutch territory, Sandbar has a small Dutch section on their menu, which consists of 3 items.
There's croquette, which is a fried mashed potato log.
Frikandel, did I say that right?
I think so.
Frikandel, which is a minced meat sausage that is fried.
And bitterballen, a thickened stew ball that is, yes, you guessed it, fried.
We tried the bitterballen because no one in our group had ever heard of it before.
It was weird because it's literally fried stew, but it was really tasty.
Yeah, it was crispy on the outside, but then this gooey, mushy center.
It was almost like a liquidy hush puppy. It was really weird, but it was good. I mean, it was good. I definitely am glad we tried it.
Yeah, it was really interesting. We also ordered coconut shrimp for everybody to share, and they were crispy and juicy and
Absolutely
probably some of the
delicious.
best coconut shrimp I've ever had.
Yes, so good.
Yeah, and then I ordered fish tacos, which were delicious.
And I ordered a shrimp tempura sandwich, which came with fries. It was very good.
Yeah, if you want to avoid the fried foods, they do have a big sushi menu as well with fresh seafood.
Yeah. The best part is that you can sit and watch the planes come in as you lounge on their deck or hang out on their private beach.
And they have chairs and umbrellas for rent while you sip your Carib. Is that how you say it? The beer,
Sure.
the local. It's the local beer. They were sold out of it when we visited, which is why he ended up with the Presidente.
Which was fine. It was from the Dominican Republic, so it was fine. But there was a group of 3 guys that I think literally drank them out of their Carib. It was interesting.
Yeah. And honestly, this place just feels a lot more local than what Sunset, the really busy restaurant next door, appears to be, which is crazy because it's just right next door.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet away. Sandbar has a super chill vibe. They have live music and a killer happy hour every day they're open, which is every day except for Mondays.
Yeah, and when we drove along Maho Beach to get to Sandbar, the beach was full of tourists.
Packed.
Yeah, but our taxi driver was like, oh, it's not too bad today. And I just want to say I would not want to see what that beach looks like on a busy day.
Yeah.
I guess we got lucky because when we got into Sandbar, it was practically empty.
Yeah, except for a couple people at the bar and those 3 guys drinking all the beer. It was pretty much empty.
Yeah. So when you visit Maho Beach, just take those few extra steps past the super touristy restaurant and hit up Sandbar.
Yeah, chances are it'll be way less crowded and they have way better food.
If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and consider subscribing to our channel as we post twice a week about our adventures from all over the world, including awesome tours to do like the steepest zip line in the world that we did in St. Martin, as well as reviews of restaurants and bars that we hit up along the way.
For even more information about Sandbar, such as menu costs and how to get there from the cruise port, click that first link in the description to read our blog article over on our website.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the great wide somewhere.